Good morning everyone and welcome to the Frankfurt Stock Exchange. Welcome to today's listing ceremony of Rigsave S.p.A. My name is Eva Hübner from Deutsche Börse and I have the pleasure to guide you through this event here on the trading floor in the historic Stock Exchange building in downtown Frankfurt. I will comment on the pictures you see on the live stream as well as giving you additional information about the listing ceremony and the highlights we can expect in today's live stream. You already can see here the DAX chart with the LED wall and the specialist Wolfgang Bergmann from MWB Fairtrade, designated sponsor of today's listing company. Before we come to the highlights here at the trading floor, a brief outline of today's event. The morning at around 8 AM, the entire management board of Rigsave and their guests arrived here at the Börsenplatz. After the welcome, photos were taken outside at the forecourt with Bull and Bear, the famous statues. And shortly around 9 AM, the management will sign the signing book. Michele Basilicata, Salvatore Devassi and Giovanni Devassi, the entire management board, will sign the book later here at the trading floor. After that, we will hear the welcome speech by Caroline von Linsingen of Deutsche Börse, and this will be immediately followed by the speeches of Michele Basilicata, Salvatore Devassi and Giovanni Devassi. After 9 AM, we can expect any second the shared price announced by Wolfgang Bergmann, specialist of MWB Fairtrade. And after that, the moment we are all waiting for, the famous ringing of the stock exchange bell by the Rigsave management board. Now I have some time to give you additional information about the company Rigsave. Rigsave S.p.A. is the holding company of the Rigsave Group. Through its sub-companies Rigsave Holding, Rigsave Capital and Rigsave Tech, the group operates in the traditional and innovative financial services markets. The company offers investment services for private and institutional clients and is represented in Italy, Malta and Luxembourg. The company was founded in 2014 by Michele Basilicata, Giovanni Devassi and Salvatore Devassi. They are also here today. And the main company's goal is to create more and more informed investors and a perspective that should be extended to any type of person with an interest in the financial world. Frankfurt has been one of the few remaining exchanges in Europe this year to host several large IPOs amid a dramatic downturn. We are therefore more delighted to close this year with an Italian listed company here in Frankfurt. The shares of Rigsave are anticipated to start trading in the scale segment today. We will have an Citra auction around 15 minutes and a price call out with the start of the trading here at the trading floor and at Citra. So the first price determination takes place on Citra. The Citra marketplace is based on a fully electronic trading system that compares all buy and sell orders from licensed traders in a central computer system. The Rigsave share price is being called out today by specialist Wolfgang Bergmann, also seen now in the picture. He's a specialist of MWB Fairtrade and will call out the first price of the shares of Rigsave today. On the listing day, pre-trading on Citra has started at 7:30 this morning. The banks then enters their custom orders in the Citra trading system. And now we can see the signing book. Later the management board will sign this famous book here at the trading floor. 9 AM, the opening auction for the listing starts and price indications can now be calculated continuously and published via the trading system and on the Börse Frankfurt website. The opening auction lasts at least 15 minutes and during which time trading participants can continue to enter, change or cancel their orders. Following the call phase, the trading system determines the first price of the share according the principle of the highest execution. As soon as the trading system has determined the first price, the specialist calls it out. Today it will be Wolfgang Bergmann. The price call informs the guest at the trading floor, and after that it's time for the management to ring the bell. Here a nice view of the trading floor. You can see at the LED wall Rigsave logo. We're waiting for the company to enter the trading floor. There will be already some checkups with the specialist. So this trading floor is one of the few remaining trading floors in the world, and it's home of the trading venue Frankfurt. The stock exchange building was opened in 1879 and has been home to the Frankfurt Stock Exchange since then. So the trading floor we already have seen here in the pictures has been remodeled several times during the history, and the last major renovation with the white trading circles you can see here took place in 2006-2007. So we can see here now that the first guests are entering the trading floor for the first highlights here from this event. You can see here in the front the entire management board of Rigsave. We see Michele Basilicata, we see Salvatore Gervasi and Giovanni Gervasi with his family. So, see here already the signing book. The management board is waiting for the first highlight event here at the trading floor. So Michele, Giovanni and Gervasi, come a bit closer to the stage, and it's now a few seconds before we start with the signing of the signing book.
Eyes are on Frankfurt today as another new listing on Deutsche Börse is set to raise big capital.
Working towards this moment is one thing, but for senior management to be here today is a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
This moment truly elevates the company's visibility in global capital markets.
That was the cash market video, and it will be followed by a little introduction by Jacqueline Jankang from the Deutsche Börse about the agenda of today's event.
Good morning, everyone. On behalf of Deutsche Börse, we warmly welcome you to the Frankfurt Stock Exchange. Let me quickly outline the agenda for today's ceremony. We will start by the signing of the Deutsche Börse book by the management of Rigsave. The signing will be followed by the official welcome speech by Caroline von Linsingen. Afterwards, the stage will be given to Giovanni Gervasi, Michele Basilicata, and Salvatore Gervasi for their speeches. At 9:15, the Rigsave team will then officially ring the bell. Congratulations and enjoy your celebration.
Introduction. This was the introduction by Jacqueline, and it will be followed now by the signing of the signing book, starting with Giovanni Gervasi, the CFO of Rigsave. Also a very nice moment for pictures, of course. The signing book is a book in which all companies that celebrate here a bell ringing event at the trading floor made a dedication to capture this moment as a lasting memory. Now it's time for Salvatore Gervasi, the director of Rigsave. And in the morning today, Giovanni Gervasi already made a dedication in the book. And now it's time for Michele, the chairman of the board of directors, to sign the signing book. A nice opportunity for Rigsave to capture this moment as a lasting memory. And now it's time to start with the speeches. We will start with the welcome speech by Caroline von Linsingen of Deutsche Börse Group.
Buongiorno. Caro Michele Basilicata, caro Salvatore Gervasi, caro Giovanni Gervasi. Benvenuti alla Deutsche Börse, benvenuti nel nostro trading floor di Francoforte. Today marks a very special moment as we gather to celebrate the listing of Rigsave. This occasion is not just the addition of another company, but it is testament to the international attractiveness of our marketplace and the interconnected collaboration that defines this industry. Deutsche Börse has always been on the forefront of fostering international cooperation, and today's listing of Rigsave reflects our commitment to providing access to capital across borders. As we embrace this new addition, we recognize the diversity that Rigsave brings to the capital market ecosystem. Founded in 2014, Rigsave offers asset management and advisory services to retail and institutional investors in Italy, Spain, Portugal, France, Luxembourg, the Netherlands, Austria, and Germany, ensuring the provision of high-quality advice and integrating news technologies are top priorities. Your presence here exemplifies the convergence of different financial markets, creating opportunities for investors and businesses alike. The listing of Rigsave S.p.A. on Frankfurt Stock Exchange is therefore not just a transaction. It is a symbol of trust and confidence. We appreciate the trust bestowed upon us and wish Rigsave a successful future on the stock market. We look forward to the announcement of the first price of your stock and subsequently the opening of the market together. Beforehand, though, we would like to give you the opportunity to introduce yourselves to the Frankfurt trading floor and provide us with a brief insight into your current sentiments. Signori, the stage is yours.
It was the welcome speech by Caroline von Linsingen, and now it's time for Rigsave for some words to the guests and as well as to the live stream.
Wow. If I close my eyes and go back 6 years, I think that everything we had in our heads was just a big beautiful dream. Today, I open them and say to myself, here we are. Another important milestone has been reached. And all this happened for amore, love. The love we feel for our work, the love of the people who believed in us, the love of the people who agree to dream with us. Love moves the world, ladies and gentlemen. On this journey, we have faced challenge and celebrate success, always united by the common vision of creating value and growing together. I want to express my gratitude to every member of our team, partners, investors, and everyone who helped make this incredible achievement possible. I believe in destiny, the destiny that led three dreamers to meet a precise moment in their lives, that made them brothers and that made them grow as people and entrepreneurs, making them get there. But now I want to tell about our dream. The world of finance has always fascinated me from a young age. And at the age of 20, during university, I won a competition for an important bank. And from there, my career in the field began. Over the years, I worked as an insurance promoter and broker. I have met fantastic people who have trusted me and who are still friends even before customers. However, I was satisfied because I was always offering products created and managed by others. That's the dreams. Create our product with low fee, high value, and then make this available to everyone. But dreams, in order to be realized, need every piece of the puzzle to fit together. And here we are with Giovanni, who know how to structure and manage, Salvatore, who analyze and work on marketing, and me, with a good communication and commercial skill. After studying how and where our dreams come true. First of all, the birth of our closed-end and reserved fund RAF, the obtaining of the Rigsave Capital license from authority, our digital platform Rigsave Tech with iCashly, and finally, the Rigsave S.p.A, which we are now listing on this stock exchange. I will seem that in these few years we have been busy. What do you say? And now, what does the future bring? Growth, consolidation, and opening up to new markets. I would like to thank again all of you. The listing on the Frankfurt Stock Exchange represents an extraordinary milestone that is the result of the commitment, dedication, and collaboration of an exceptional group. This is just the beginning of a new chapter. We will enthusiastically seize new opportunity and continue to innovate, improve, and generate value for our stakeholders. Thank you for the trust you have placed in us. We are ready to demonstrate our commitment and to pursuing excellence and creating sustainable value over the long term. Dream, love, believe. This is me, this is Rigsave. Thank you.
That was the welcome speech by Michele Basilicata, and now it's time for Salvatore Giavassi.
Dear guests, dear shareholder, family, and friends, good morning. It is with grief, emotion, and gratitude that I stand before you today to celebrate a momentous occasion in the history of Rigsave S.p.A. Today, with humility and pride, we witnessed the listing of our company on the Frankfurt Stock Exchange, a milestone that is the result of years of dedication, sacrifice, and above all, the determination of an exceptional team. When we founded Rigsave S.p.A, I could not have anticipated the challenges we will face. Entrepreneurship is a tumultuous journey, an emotional roller coaster that tests our resilience, creativity, and entrepreneurial spirit. Today, looking back, I can confidently say that our success is the outcome of our audacity, our hunger, and our ability to fight every day despite the difficulties. Being entrepreneurs requires extraordinary courage. It demands risking everything, embracing the unknown, and facing inevitable disappointment with the determination of a true visionary. But it is precisely in this challenging moment that our resilience is forged, where we learn to turn obstacles into opportunities and grow as individuals and as a company. I want to take these few minutes to express my deep gratitude to those who have made this dream possible. First and foremost, I would like to thank and dedicate this achievement to my wife and my son, for being my guiding star and motivation, for being my inspiration to move forward every day. A special thanks goes to my best friend and my family, those who have been by my side in moments of joy and sorrow. Your presence has made this journey less lonely. To our shareholders, I want to express my gratitude for the trust you have placed in us. Know that every step we take forward is guided by our responsibility to you, and we will tirelessly work to justify and reward your trust. I also thank those who in some way doubted our project. Challenges and criticism have made us stronger and motivated us to prove that our vision could become reality. Your skepticism has been an additional push to demonstrate our value, and I thank you for your positive influence. I would like to extend heartfelt thanks to the Rigsave team. Without you, this endeavor would have been impossible, guys. A huge thank you also to MWB, Hogan Loves, and Deutsche Börse teams for believing in our project and accompanying us with their professional work through these months to the ring of the bell. A hug, a thank you, and many congratulations to Giovanni and Michele, my brothers. You have been my boost of strength and vital energy when it tends to wane. You are the beating heart of this company, working tirelessly and with dedication. Today, as we celebrate this milestone, let us reflect on our journey thus far and look ahead with enthusiasm, ready to face challenges and seize the opportunity that await us. We are prepared to continue growing, innovating, and showing the world that when you dream big, you can reach the stars. And with the tools provided by new technology, in particular the artificial intelligence and our going project, the stars are even closer. Thank you all for being here today and for being an integral part of this extraordinary journey. The listing of Rigsave is just the beginning of a new phase, and I'm excited to share with all of you every future success. I would like to conclude with a thought. If the world seems like a dull place to live, I'm for the cause of the stars. Thank you very much to all.
That was the welcome speech by Salvatore Giavassi, and now it's time for Giovanni Giavassi, some words to the guests at the trading floor.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I will say that the only thing that I know is that I know nothing. Therefore, I will get help from some historical greats for my speech that I thought to divide into 3 acts, as 3 are the pillars on which Rigsave is founded. Act 1, Leonardo da Vinci. Learn how to see. Realize that everything connects to everything else. I start with thank you. This word is by far the most beautiful. Today, I recognize that since I learned it, I have made a conquest. It inspires me and will for the rest of my life. Look, gratitude is crucial because it has a positive effect on the overall state of well-being. The Italian word to say thank you, grazie, derived from the Greek charis, a word used to praise those who have made possible with their actions a state of well-being in others. Thus, I express all of my gratitude to my family, MWB, organ lovers, our Rigsavers, and Frankfurt Stock Exchange by Deutsche Börse for this memorable adventure. I would like to thank our shareholders, witnesses of our past and present history, and thank in advance all those who will invest in our stocks from today. Act 2, Pliny the Elder. For mortal to hide the mortal, this is God, and this is the road to eternal glory. Today we all go fast and expect everything at once. Social networks, for better or worse, have given everyone the opportunity to have their say. The problem is that when anyone without the necessary skills talks about finance and investment, there is a noise caused by modern Pied Pipers who get a following just because, lying, they propose magical formulas to become rich with a click, as if investing were a game. To those, Rigsavers answer by quoting Gotthold Ephraim Lessing with the slowest who never loses sight of his goal is still faster than someone who dashes about without one. This is especially true when it comes to finance and investments. In this field, competencies count, and patience matter even more. The mission of the Rigsavers is to make people understand that there is no such thing as get rich with a click, that saving, planning, and investing is a tedious, methodical activity that requires skills and patience. As Jean-Jacques Rousseau wrote, patience is bitter, but its fruit is sweet. And we are aware of this, and we are ready to do our part, working hard with the aim of replacing the noise of the Pied Pipers with the silence of the competencies to get to taste the sweet fruit that patience will have served us on a golden plate. This is an arduous challenge, and as a primus inter pares among the Rigsavers, I can certainly say that we will succeed when all the people have necessary awareness to invest knowing that money does not exist. What exists are women and men of a good will who with their skills are able to make use of their resources to produce and offer products and services for which other people, customers, recognize and pay a value add. Today, in the assets and wealth management industry, despite all the laws and rules to protect investors, there is still a chaos, complicated product misinformation, inefficient and expensive distribution chain, and poor performances. It is from this chaos that Rigsave was born. Remembering Friedrich Nietzsche, you have to have a chaos inside you to give birth to a dancing star. Rigsave is that dancing star that create and manage simple financial products thanks to Rigsave Capital, which are then distributed clearly and efficiently thanks to Rigsave Tech, aligning the interests of all stakeholders thanks to Rigsave Absolute Alpha. Act 3. Aristotle. He who does not know his limit has to be afraid of the destiny. Today we are going to ring the bell within the walls of this authoritative and prestigious institution, and we are honored. For us, it represents a rite of passage, the crystallization and recognition of a path that began over 10 years ago and brings us here. Today, we begin a new cycle, ready, balanced, and aware of bringing our lights there where it is most needed. May the force be with you. Thank you so much. Vielen Dank im Voraus.
That were these welcome speeches by the entire Rigsave management board. And now they join all together the stage with the specialist Wolfgang Bergmann. He is ready to ring the bell, so we're waiting for the first prize. Can expect the first prize, the shares of Rigsave, by any second. Because the opening auction lasts at least 15 minutes after 9 a.m. So if there's too much deviation from the issue price of a share, then we could have a volatility interruption, also known among experts as a vola interruption, occurs before the first price is fixed. And during this interruption, the opening auction can be extended by around 2 minutes, and this time give the market participants time to orientate themselves and prevent the market from moving in one direction without reflection. So the first price determination takes place on Cetra today, and after the price call out, the trading starts at the trading floor and on Cetra. So we're currently in the call phase at the moment, waiting for the first price. You can see here in the picture again Wolfgang Böckmann. He is the specialist of MWB Fairtrade, together with a colleague from the specialist bank, and they are checking the order book for the first price. So in this time the trading participants can enter their orders, they can change the orders or cancel them, and following after the call phase, the trading system determines the first price of the shares of Rigsave according the principle of the highest execution. So Rigsave will be listed in the scale segment today and in the open market.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. The first price of Rigsave S.p.A. is 18 euros.
So, congratulations to Rigsave. I will repeat the first price. The first price of the Rigsave shares were 18 euros. Congratulations again to the listing in Frankfurt. And now we see that...
Auguri, signori. We've prepared a little present for you. It is a bull and the bear, and as we always say, may the bull always dominate.
So that is the gift from the Deutsche Börse to the Rigsave management, bull and beer, the exact copies of the sculptures outside at the Stock Exchange building. And the bull stands for the rising prices and the bear for the falling prices. So of course we will have some photos now, the entire management board with the bell, to celebrate this special moment. Again, congratulations to the listing here in Frankfurt. So, see here again, management, Michele, Giovanni and Salvatore, to capture this moment as a lasting memory with the bell. And of course, some more will join for the photos. Of course, congratulations to the whole company. So the photos were taken here at the trading floor in the historic Stock Exchange building, and like seen before, the entire management board stands here at the stage under the DAX chart, and these white and black stock price quotation boards you've seen on the sides here at the pictures at the trading floor are dated back to 1987, and they haven't been replaced during the last remodeling. And maybe you already see here again, of course, family pictures with the bell. Maybe you can hear also the clicking sound of the boards. They are still mechanical, and this is very iconic for the Frankfurt trading floor. Before the management and the guests came here to the trading floor, of course they took photos outside at the building with Bull and Bear, the gift the management received some couple of minutes ago. And these animals represent the rise and the fall of stock prices and are also very iconic to the Frankfurt Stock Exchange, as well as the bell we see here in the picture. So, congratulations to Rigsave S.p.A. to the listing in Frankfurt. So we will have again a group picture with the bell before the management board and its guests will go to the first floor for an entire group picture. Nice moments for Rigsave and their guests to capture this moment as a lasting memory for this milestone in the history of Rigsave. So as seen here on the first prize of Rigsave, 18 euros. And now it's time to go to the first floor for the group picture. So the guests will now enter the first floor. They will all stand above the DAX chart. The DAX chart is also very iconic and hasn't been replaced during the last remodeling of the trading floor. The DAX chart is also from 1987 and is a very prominent centerpiece here at the trading floor. So some guest has already arrived above the DAX chart, and the rest will follow immediately for the big group picture of this listing event. So we can see here the management board again with its guests, and all will join for the picture. So we give the guests some time to arrive at the first floor, and of course the gift Bull and Bear will also be present at the group picture, and these two animals outside at the forecourt of the Frankfurt Stock Exchange were built on the occasion of the 400th anniversary of the founding of the Frankfurt Stock Exchange in 1985. And the Stock Exchange Board decided to redesign the square in front of the Stock Exchange building. So the Würzburg sculptor Reinhard Dachlauer was commissioned to create these two animals, these sculptures, outside at the Frankfurt Stock Exchange. And these two animals represent the rise and the fall of the stock prices at the stock exchange. So you can see here, all guests has arrived at the first floor for the big group picture. A nice moment for all the guests here to celebrate the listing event here in Frankfurt. Again, congratulations to Rigsave for their listing here in Frankfurt. Dear everyone, thank you very much for your attention up to this point. Have a nice day and a good start to the rest of the week. Goodbye.